Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
Alright.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
Hello everyone, welcome back to this video. Firstly, in this video I want to share with you a law called the Parkinson's Law. You may ask, what is the Parkinson's Law? Well, I will give you an example to better understand how this law works. When a group of authorities have three things in their mind, the first one is a huge deal of $10 million with a company. The second is building a place storing bicycles worth $400. The third one is $10 of their afternoon tea. Which one would you think that they will spend the most time thinking about? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Wow, it is the $10 afternoon tea that they spend the most of their time thinking about. Why is that? For the $10 million offer, they agreed rather quickly. After some discussion with the $400 bicycle storage room, they had different opinions and they spent a bit more time. But for the $10 afternoon tea, everybody have different suggestions, some different types of biscuits, different types of coffee. And that is the Parkinson's Law. It explains that humans often focus on things that are rather not that important to them, while they ignore the most important thing. This applies in our own life. We often use statistics and theories to make money, but we ignore the human emotional impact on those decisions. And it is money and transactions that those emotions impact the most, but we often ignore. That is the Parkinson's Law. We are often divided by our subjective mind, just as I said in the first video. We consume useless information and it goes to your subjective mind without any conscious. That's why it is important to watch my last video and learn how to get out of the subjective mind and build different perspectives in your life. Our own experience shapes the subjective mind, but our experience is so little and so vague that it is invalid. But it makes up 80% of our subjective mind, which impact our decision on money and other stuff. The stage you live in is very crucial to the money decisions you'll make in the future. For example, if you live in a country, in a stage where the economy is booming and everybody's making money, you might be very positive about investing your money in the stock market or buying government bonds. But if you live in a period when the whole economy is going down, stock market falling, you might be scared or terrified to invest in the future because you had the experience of a bear market before. Now I'll share with you 5 cognitive barriers that trap us from being wealthy. The first one is thinking the future will be the same as now. Just as I said before, your past experience will shape your identity on money. It's very crucial to break that identity and reshape your perspective because everything is changing. Economy cannot be going down for 100 years, nor can it be go up for 100 years. You have to be brave enough to make those decisions based on your different perspectives that you discovered in your life and make the best decision for you instead of trapping the subjective mind, relying on experience and believing the past is the same in the future. That will prevent you from going poor to going wealth. The second one is luck and opportunities. When someone is failing their business or not making as much money, will you say they're a failure? I wouldn't do so, because if you're making more money than them, it might just be you're lucky or you have better opportunities. It doesn't mean you're better than him. It does not mean you're better than him. And in the future, in one day can change everything. That he might not get a great opportunities that he might get lucky, and he'll be 10 times, 100 times wealthier than you. Do not judge people by where they are now, because luck and opportunities are very, very random. But you need to develop the ability to get them. You get those opportunities. You find the lucky opportunities. You find them. They don't find you. You go, you explore, you dive in the unknown. You find those opportunities and you take them. That's what will make you wealthy. And if you are getting a lot of money right now, don't overjoy yourself. You may be just lucky. You have to be aware that if you stop doing that, you will fail. One day, some bad luck things will happen to you and you will fail. Be alert and don't look down on anyone, because they could be better than you in the future. That's why you need to invest the money you made into the stock market to make money. If you keep that in the bank, the inflation will eat you up. You are not making money by putting your money in the bank account. The only way to get rich is investing in the stock market. By no means did I say you should invest all your money into the stock market, or invest all of your money in a small company that you expect them to grow. Do not do that. Spread the risk factors. And that's what the third one is. It is the black goose things. Making a lot of money needs us to innovate and create, but keeping that wealth needs us to prevent those things that might happen randomly, like those unlucky things. Who expects the stock market will fail in 2008? A very few people. We need to prevent that, and we need to get ready for that, because if we don't, we will crash if that happens. Do not lock all your money up by applying for a home loan. You have nothing spare left. If anything happens to you and you need money immediately, you're just screwed over. Leave some room for yourself. Leave some mistake room for yourself, because you are going to make mistakes, and those things are gonna happen. But you're gonna get ready for them, or you will die in this world, because this is so cruel. It kills people. Those things are devastating. Another piece of advice for you guys is never underestimate the emotional impact of making money. Humans are emotional creatures, and often they use their emotions to make decisions. And the fourth one is ignoring opportunities. Just as I talked before, opportunities come once, twice, 3 times in a lifetime. They won't come every single time. You better catch them. You better get those opportunities that could make you rich. Apple spent 5 years building the iPhone and then be successful. They catch the opportunity. The only way to get more opportunities is make mistakes. You might ask, you just said those mistakes could kill you. You're right, but not those mistakes. The small mistakes. The mistakes you can bear. The mistakes that you know when you're failing, you can keep going. You cannot be rich without mistakes. I've never seen a rich people not make a mistake, but I've seen a poor people never make mistakes. The fifth one and the most important one is can't tell what's the difference between assets and liabilities. When people get rich, they often buy luxurious stuff, cars, houses, jewelries, and they show their friends, they show on social media. That is a dumbass mistake that I see. Rich people don't show their wealth. There's the difference between rich and wealthy. Wealthy owns assets which do not show that they are really rich, but they are instead. They have those money-making machines. They have those passive incomes that sustain them. They don't need to show anybody. Humans crave for attention. They crave for other people to cheer them up. But rich people overcame that. They don't need to show everyone. They don't need to prove to everyone. They just need to buy assets and keep making more money. When some people make enough money, they think they're the best in the world. They think they're better than everybody. They're not. If they keep spending the money on useless stuff, by no means did I say you cannot spend any money on them. Just don't spend all of your money on them. Spend a little bit of your money buying those stuff, that's fine. But spend most of your money investing your skills, your life in those assets that can keep you going. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.